Hi, everybody. I'm back. It's time to go over document A and document B for DBQ here today, so you can check your answers and make sure you have it right. So if I go to document A, we are looking at maps. And in these maps, it shows you the routes that Harriet Tubman took for the Underground Railroad to help get people to safety. So number one, including place names, directions, distance, describe her route, was likely to have followed from her slave home near Bucktown to Philadelphia. So if I go to my answer sheet and I go to document A, I am going to start typing here. So it looks like she went north to Bucktown, or sorry, from Bucktown. From Bucktown to Cambridge, 10 miles. Then she followed the Choptank River northeast to Camden, which is about 40 miles. And then she went due north to Wilmington. Nope, can't spell. There's only one L in Wilmington. Wilmington, about 40 miles. And then she crossed the Pennsylvania line to Punnett Square, which was about 10 miles. And she continued east to Philadelphia. And that's it. Ooh, okay, let me fix those spellings. Sorry. Number 2, traveling by foot. How many miles was it from Bucktown to Philadelphia and from Philadelphia to St. Catharines in Canada? So Bucktown to Philadelphia, I'm going to say Philly, was about 125 miles. And from Philly to St. Catharines is about 550 miles. All right, number 3. In the 1850s, why did Harriet feel compelled to escort her escaped slaves all the way to St. Catharines? Like, for example, why didn't she stop at Albany? It's because of the Fugitive Slave Act that we learned about in the background essay. Would return any slave back to the South. So Canada was the only place for them to actually feel safe. Number 4, in terms of risk or number of people she helped, does the document provide evidence of her great achievement? Well, it doesn't really talk about how many people she helped, but it does talk about her risk. So there's Landon. She traveled many miles to risk her life to allow others to gain their freedom. Okay, document B. So now if I look at document B, so we are looking at the rescue missions, the pickup points, the end points, and then how many people were kind of in those at the different dates. So question 1. If Harriet was born in 1822, how old was she when she made her first and last rescue? So her first rescue, she would have been 28 years old. Her last rescue, she would have been 38 years old. Answer or question number 2. In what county and state did Harriet collect most of her slave fugitives? They mostly came from Dorchester County, Maryland. Okay. Question number 3. According to the log, what is the total number of slaves Harriet Tubman escorted to freedom? So if you were to count them up, it was about 38. Number 4, according to the document note, and let's remember, the document note is up here where it says note, and you have to read that little paragraph. According to the document note, what measures did Tubman take to avoid capture? So she planned her abductions for December. Wow, spelling. On Saturday nights and met her cargo off the plantation limits. She also drugged babies to reduce crime. Excuse me. So, she did drug babies to reduce crime. Because again, if you're trying to like quietly move through the night and move through like forests and like through trees and fields, you cannot have a baby crying. It'll be a dead giveaway. So they kind of drug babies to have them sleep more so that they could move through the night without them making any noise. Babies are hard to keep quiet when you want them to. Number 5. In terms of risk and number of people helped or the length of time spent, does this document provide evidence of the greatest achievement? Let's see. There's evidence. Okay, so it does say that she saved 38 people and risked her life while doing that. So that is a pretty big achievement that she kept going back and forth for many trips. She could have just done one trip and then said, well, I did my part and left it, but she kept going back because she knew more people needed to get out. That is it for today. Again, document A and B. In today's class, I want you to do C and D, and we'll go over that next time. My shout out is to Gracie Scott. Thank you for your comments, and thank you all for your nice comments in the attendance form. Make sure you're filling out that attendance form so I can take attendance each day and mark that you are present. I'll see you next time. Bye.